Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an AMX 13105AM. It's a tier 5 French SPG. This one's located on the southwest spawn of highway and it's under the command of Moose. And he's got 2 marks on the barrel. Well, as it says in the title, it's a 105mm. That means there's no stun, and you'll have to get fairly accurate to get a hit. Now, what Moose is actually doing at this moment is demolishing the barn. I know some people have actually tried doing this. It's the way you do it actually is to destroy all of the structure, and then if the enemy tries to hide, you know exactly where they're going to be hiding. It's going to be directly behind that house. But what Moose is doing is actually pulling away from that position, and I think he's backing up, and he's going to take shots from this area here. I've seen some German people, in fact actually I think there was a video with jingles in it, or by jingles, where somebody actually demolished the entire barn on the northeast cap area, so that there was no obstructions between him and the enemy if the enemy started capping. Okay, he's actually managed to hit that enemy, but didn't do any damage. Lining up another shot. Unfortunately, he's firing through the water tower, which he's now managed to knock down, or at least it looked like it went down. Now, the problem with this Arty is that it does take a long time to dial in. So he's now aiming towards a Panzer IV Mark IV Aslains H and a KV-1. There's a Chinu nearby. He's going for the Panzer Mark IV. Oh, there's 2 tanks there. And he hits one of them. He hits the KV-1. And it looks like the Panzer IV's decided to move away from that spot. He fires at the KV-1 again and gets another direct hit. The KV-1 seems oblivious to what the Chinu and our T-3485M are doing. Rounds out the Chinu, splashes him for only 5 because it was actually aimed a little short, but the Chinu's pulled around the corner. Rounds out, just lands in front of him again, but this time it's much closer for its 91 hit points. Reload time is 11.91 seconds, so it's actually quite quick. And there goes our T-3485. I think he took on that KV-1, bit off more than he could chew. Runs out. Lands where the KV-1 was, but he's moved. Lining up a shot on the KV-1, working out where he's going. Rounds out. Oh, now that one went quite some distance to the right. And there goes our Stug 3G, who decided to take on a KV-1 face to face, and it didn't really work out very well for him. Well, we've got an AT2 there, British tank destroyer, just hiding behind that house. In fact, that's the railway station. And he's fired and pulled straight out of Arty view, and he killed the AT2. So we missed seeing that kill because he decided to pull out and start moving straight away. Well, the reason why he's moving is because there's enemy tanks inbound at this moment. Yep, there's the first of them. It's an SU-100. And there's the second, the T-78. He's lining up a shot in the SU-100, more dangerous to the opponents. And unfortunately just got near him, didn't actually kill him. And as they get closer, it's more difficult to actually get a shot on them. And the T-78 is just within range now. There he is. T-78 goes down. We're lining up a shot on the SU-100. Now, in order to get a shot on target with the overhead view. You need to aim specifically so that the red line stops at the enemy tank. And towards the town, we're looking at that KV-1. He's chasing the T-78 around the silos, and it looks like he's got him this time. Yeah, he's going to beat him on the reload. I think that KV-1's got the 57mm gun. If he has, it's a very fast fire of 2 seconds per shot, and it does 85 hit points per shot, so it's very, very quick, and it can be quite deadly. Okay, here comes the SU-100. He's popped over the rise, but, or has he? No, he's engaging that Hellcat, and we're trying to get a solution on him, but I think he's just too close for us to get a shot into him. But we don't need to worry now, because the Hellcat got him. So each side has 3 Artys. Our side's got 2 tank destroyers. Theirs has got a tank destroyer and a heavy. And we know which heavy that is, the KV-1. Well, he's still in the town, because that's where he was last seen. And he's just come out the town, and he's headed towards us. And he's only got 14 hit points, and he doesn't last very long at all. The Kamikaze finishes him off with 1 shot. Of course, that is a 105mm tank destroyer, that one, the Kamikaze. And this is where you'll see the better part of the AMX 13105 is that its speed. It is very, very nippy, and the reason for that, it's actually built on the hull of the AMX 13-ton tank, the light tank. So it's actually very, very fast indeed. And well, one of the Artys has been spotted and killed, taken out by our M44. It really does help that you've got this very fast chassis able to move the Arty around at quite high speed. And in fact, one of the members of What Arty Noobs actually has one of these, a real thing, the real one, and he's working on it at the moment to try and restore it. I think it was 440 of them were made. Oh, he's found another one, and it's another tank destroyer, and he's motoring, he's changing position, trying to avoid getting shot. Yep, it's a Wizzy 131G, and he's going to position himself in such a way so he can take on that tank destroyer from over here. Okay, he's gone to view. Aim view. Oh, no, I heard some destruction going on there. He's actually just knocked down the fence. So he is in that block, but he might be going around. I saw the fences go down. So he's just done a circuit around that house. I think he's around the house near the blue car towards the bottom of the page. Might be behind the tree. The Arty fire is coming from the M44, I think. There he is. Yes, he did go down there. There he is. And we're trying to line a shot up on him. Go long. That's it. Long. That's it. Oh, close. Very close. Change position. That's better. Try and get a better solution. He's loaded. Line it up. Oh, kill shot. But he was spotted. Now somebody saw him. And I'm not so sure it was the Wizzy 131 who spotted him. It might have been somebody else. There's only 2 enemies left, an M44 and an SU8, and both of them are pretty fast. Of course, the M44 is built on the Walker Bulldog chassis, and the SU8, well, that's built on the T28, and there's the M44 right now, dashing for the bridge. Oh, what a kill shot! Right in the face! And our M44 took a hit, and he was stunned. But what a shot that was! Right in the face on the M44. Of course, a 105mm shell, if you get a direct hit, it's going to cause a lot of problems. Just think of all those dirt vehicles. Now I saw some explosion up ahead. Now I don't know if that was from a shell coming in or from somebody in there repositioning, and I think it might have been the SU-8 repositioning. Then he accidentally set off one of those barrels that makes a kind of explosion when you do that. A fuel explosion. Yes, it was him. There he is. He's making a run for it. And we've been seen. And he's turning towards us. We're lining up a shot. Good hit. 134. He's fluffed his shot. He's got a fairly long reload. We've got a very short one. And he ram kills him. Tier 5 takes out a Tier 6 Arty and gets a Kamikaze to boot. Well done, Moose. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, first class tanker for Moose in the AMX 13105 AM Mini 50. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one he managed to get 6. But best of all, he picked up an epic medal. That is a Kamikaze for killing an enemy tank by ramming it to death. And it has to be a 1 tier higher, or a higher tier, not 1 tier. A higher tier vehicle, but ramming it to death. Let's have a look at the team score. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, not by long chalk. That was the T-3485M. He got 1,440 hit points of damage from that game. And Moose managed to get 1,114. So, yeah, there was 3 tanks on his own team who were above him, but he did score higher than every tank on the enemy team. When it came to kills, it was Moose that shared the top spot with the T-78 on his own team and the KB-1 on the enemy team. And 3 kills apiece. The M44 got 2 kills, the Dickomax 2, the Hellcat managed to get 2, and the T-78 and the Wizzy 131 on the enemy team as well. When it came to base XP, it was the T-78 did the best with 761. Then we got the Hellcat with 693 and the KB-220 with 638, and Moose managed to get 590. He fired 22 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 1 penetration, 10 splash, damage of 1,114 hit points, of which 499 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see he did actually do a lot of damage at fairly close range. 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and on a premium count he earned 17,314 credits, got 12,986 for personal reserve, so his total came to 38,957, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 33,610 credits profit. He got 590 XP times 5 for the first victory, and 885 from personal reserves took away 5,310 experience points altogether, but quite a surprising end in terms of getting a Kamikaze. Ramming a tank to death, even after, he effectively could have actually died in the process, but he still got the kill. And it reminds me of an occasion when I've actually used an AMX 13105 and its speed to take out an enemy tank. It was a T-3485, and he had the rabbit in the headlights look as he suddenly saw an Arty flying towards him at high speed, shotgun him on the move, and he got wiped out. And I think he's still surprised to this day that an Arty can do that. And it reminds me of exactly what Moose did in this video, where he actually did get that kill on the M44 by shooting him right in the face, right in the smacker, and then shooting the SU-8 as well, right in the face, and then ramming him to death. Very well done indeed, Moose. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.